Okay, good morning, everybody. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to start out before I read my remarks by recognizing my friend Jonas Smelser. He is here, and I think this is his last official day at work. And let's give Jonas a hand. He's been a great highway superintendent and a great friend, and I appreciate him being here today. So good morning. Thank y'all for being here. I'm going to read these remarks because sometimes I ad lib, but I've got some things that I really want to say, and so I'm going to have to read them in order to say, make sure I say everything that I want to say this morning. Again, thank you for being here, and I see a lot of familiar faces out there, people I've worked with, worshiped with, even argued with from time to time, but I've always cared about. And it means more to me than I can say, you all being here. 48 years ago, as a young man who lived in this county and believed in its future, I raised my hand and took an oath of office to serve. I did not expect that oath would carry me across nearly 5 decades, but Sevier County has a way of getting into your heart and never letting go. It surely never let go of mine. Today I speak to you plainly. The people have given me the honor of a lifetime, and after a great deal of prayer and reflection and conversation with my family, I've decided that I will not seek re-election in 2026. This is not an easy sentence for me to say. Public service has been a life's calling for me. It has been a joy and at times a burden, but it has always been a privilege. When I first took office, Sevier County was smaller, quieter, and full of promise, and over the years we've seen that promise blossom. We invested in our schools so our children could learn and lead. We've strengthened our infrastructure so businesses could grow and families could thrive. We worked to support tourism without losing our heritage, and we diversified our economy so our prosperity would be broad and lasting. And none of that was the work of one person. It was the work of a community pulling together. We have also been tested. I will never forget the long nights and longer days during the wildfires when loss felt unbearable and the path uncertain. What I remember most from those days is not the devastation, it is the courage. I remember first responders who ran toward danger. I remember neighbors opening homes and hearts. I remember churches and civic groups that became centers of relief and hope. In our darkest hours, the light of this community did not go out. It shone brighter. And I have never been prouder to call Sevier County home. People often ask me what I'm most proud of, and truthfully, it isn't a single project or a ribbon cutting. It is the culture that we built together. The habit of picking up the phone, of sitting around a table, of finding common ground even when we disagree. It's the mayors and city managers meeting regularly, departments working as a team, citizens showing up and speaking with me and others, most of the time with respect. It's the way we've kept faith with each other. And I owe thanks to more people than I can name here today, to our county employees. Your professionalism and integrity are the backbone of local government. You make promises real for everyday folks, and you seldom get credit. To our law enforcement, our firefighters, our EMS professionals, you carry the weight of our safety every hour of every day, and I thank you for your service and sacrifice. To our commissioners, past and present, thank you for the debates that sharpen ideas and votes that made us move forward. To our partners in the cities across Sevier County, Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, and Pittman Center, thank you for proving that cooperation is not just possible, it's powerful. To our educators and school staff, thank you for shaping the future of this place one student at a time. I would not be standing here without my family, my wife Terry, my best friend and my anchor. and I thank you for your love and patience in sharing this calling. To my children, Adrian and her husband Bart, and my son David, and all of my grandchildren, Amelia and Charlotte and Caden and Camilla, they have kept me grounded and reminded me why this work matters. So the next generation has every opportunity to learn, work, worship, and raise their families here in the mountains we all love. So why step aside? Seasons change, and leadership is a stewardship, not a possession. This office has never been mine, it's always been the people's. And I've always believed that a leader's job is not only to build, but to prepare the way so that the next team can take the baton and run even faster. Sevier County is strong and is ready. We have a solid foundation, a clear sense of who we are, and a future bright with possibility. It is the right time to make room for a fresh energy and new ideas. But between now and August 2026, I'll give you everything I have, just as I always have. I have work to finish and promises to keep. I intend to be fully present and fully engaged. We'll continue investing wisely, planning carefully, protecting what makes this place special, and caring for those who need a hand. I have a request of you as neighbors and friends. Keep doing the things that got us here. Show up, listen well, disagree without being disagreeable. Remember that we are bound together by more than a party or a platform. We are bound by place, by history, and by hope. No issue is more important than the relationships that allow us to solve issues. When I think about the road behind me and the road ahead for this county, a simple truth comes to mind. God has been good to Sevier County. He has blessed us with beauty and a resilient people. He has seen us through trial and triumph alike, and my prayer is that we remain faithful stewards of those blessings. I'll close with gratitude. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your grace when I've fallen short, and for your encouragement when the path was steep. Thank you for the honor of serving you. I will never stop loving this community, and I will never stop working for its good. It'll just be in a different way, and at perhaps a slower pace. So may God bless you, and may God continue to bless Sevier County. And thank you again for the opportunity and you have given me to serve in this office. Thank you. Terry told me I better not cry. I think I made it. She said you're an awful crier. So I think I made it. But again, thank you all for being here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, we've got a year ahead, and we're going to accomplish a lot. So thank you again.